Hi, everyone. My name is Jenna Wilson. I am the Director of Business Development at Elite, and today I have the honor of speaking with Wilton White. Wilton is the founder and CEO of Diversified Robotics. He's an entrepreneur with over 30 years of engineering experience. Wilton, I love everything that you've been doing in the technology space. Thank you so much for being here today. Can you just give our listeners a brief background of your history?
Sure. So as you mentioned, I have 30 years plus experience in engineering. Most of that time was spent in the wireless, working abroad and domestically as well. Started my own company, Diversified Robotic, probably about 4 years ago. And we've been focused on trying to help businesses to be able to leverage technology, especially with all the new technology coming out at such a fast pace, to be able to use that to be able to allow these ones to be able to be more competitive.
Okay, great. And how do you have you seen the financial industry change when it comes to leveraging technology from where you started to where you've been? And how can they get prepared?
Yeah, I'll start with when I was still working wireless. The what I saw taking place was RPA was starting to become a game changer. RPA stands for Robotic Process Automation. Basically, it's the building of bots. And so when I started getting into building bots, I recognized that RPA technology is being mainly driven by the financial sector, banking, financial services, insurance. They were the main drivers of it. And then as I started my own business, I recognized the power of it when it comes to dealing in those sectors. But what I've seen is a great uptick in the use of that technology.
And where do you think the biggest opportunity is there?
To me, the biggest opportunity is always going to be data aggregation, right? So data aggregation basically is you take data from all these different sources, and then you turn around and summarize it in a form that you can go ahead and use it. I give you an example. There, we have a couple of clients that we met through Elite, where they're in the financial services department, right? And so they get all this data coming in, for example, and then they turn around and we compress it for them with bots and summarize it so they can spend their time focusing on the advisory part, the consultancy part, instead of actually doing the work for it.
Excellent. So, and very well said. I think that is a huge opportunity. And where have you seen, mistakes being made when financial professionals, other professionals are trying to implement technology into their business?
A lot of times they start getting kind of misled by some of the propaganda and marketing when it comes to some tools that are out there. I mean, there's some benefits for these standalone tools, but unless you have a comprehensive understanding of how they all tie together, you're really kind of spinning your wheels to a certain degree. Because let's say, for example, you get a third-party software that you think is going to help you with your business, but you don't really know how to get the most out of it. Well, now all of a sudden you're just getting pieces of it, and it's really not benefiting you to the full. So what happens most of the times is people are afraid of technology, right? It's a big learning curve. And so because of that I think that's probably the first big major step they take is they follow a marketing plan, and that's really not going to give them a solution.
Right. Absolutely. We've obviously seen that change a little bit over the past few months. So that makes a ton of sense. Now, I know that you're speaking at the upcoming Elite Growth Academy, which I'm very excited about. What can our listeners expect to hear from you at the event?
Well, we'll bring a couple of use cases from our last discussion with Elite. We had the privilege of meeting with you guys in San Diego. And then, so now we have a couple of more people that we wind up engaging with through the Elite program and some of the use cases we built for them. Before that, we were just giving use cases from other platforms and other silos that we had built. But we're very excited about what we're doing and how we can be able to help your members be able to utilize these things to be competitive.
Yeah, well, I'm very excited too. And I very much look forward to seeing you there. So thanks so much for your time today. And we'll be in touch soon.
Thank you. See you soon, Jen.
Perfect. That's all we needed.
Okay. So I'll see how the video comes. I'll send it back to you.
Okay.
But I don't know how the video shows up actually.
Yeah, no, either way.
It may come across as a screen where you see everyone, but I'm not sure because we weren't sharing the screen. So.
Okay. Either way.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much, Will, and
No
appreciate
problem.
it.
Oh, no problem.
All
Talk
right.
to you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. Take care.